Hi beautiful people, you're welcome back to the Bloom's Corner. In this video, watch as Veekee James spills the tea while talking about the controversy over Nana Akua's AMVCA outfit.
The issue of tag has always been a thing because I remember when I started fashion designing, I had a lot of celebrities come up to me and say, oh, if I pay you, I cannot tag you. But value has always been like a primary thing for me. And I feel like as creatives, you cannot completely pay for a creative's idea or work. It's not possible. It's just like telling a photographer that you have paid them for their work or an artist that you've paid for their work. It's not something you can completely pay for. And with me, I'm a designer, but I've won, let me take myself for an example. I've won quite a number of designers. And I have never hesitated to tag them, whether I paid or not. And it's not only about designers. Everybody I patronize, if they're watching this video, they can bear witness. No matter what I pay for something, unless maybe you treated me badly or you were just too rude to me, then maybe I might not be led to tag you. So for me, it has always been a thing of, what would I want someone else to do for me? If you buy from me and you pay me, I would be happy for you to tag me. So it has always been a thing of do it for others so that they can do it for you. And I believe that God orchestrates things like that. I really don't know the story around the Nana and Ezine, because that's her name. Yeah. I really don't know the story around it, but she was my student at my first fashion masterclass. That's the only time that I really met her in person and got to see her. If I understand what happened clearly, I think what happened was that Nana had an idea of what she wanted to wear for the AMVCA. They got the inspiration from a designer, a French designer, and then they created something different from what the designer made, even if they're similar. And she worked with a Ghanaian fashion designer who also came to my masterclass. So you see how happy that makes me. And then the designer in Ghana put together the design from the sketch to like how the dress should look. The designer spoke to the producers of the 3D patterns from China and got the 3D patterns made and sent back to their country, or sent to Ghana or sent to Nigeria. Nana reached out to Ezine, from what I understand from the stories that I've seen, to make the bodice of the dress, which is like the corset and the innerwear. Which I think if the innerwear wasn't made, there's no way that you would have gotten a dress, So Ezine made the innerwear, and then they brought the rubber thing, the 3D thing, to Lagos, and Ezine put it together on her. Okay. I put up a post on my Instagram advising young designers. I said, if a celebrity comes to you with the no money for tag thing, then run, because that was what I did. And that's how I have built value. Because there are lots of celebrities who came to me then who will pay anything to wear my dresses now. And they respect my brand. And I think that's very important. I think Ezine was a bit too desperate for the publicity. And that was why she rushed into making the dress without asking the right questions. Who did this sketch? Where's the thing coming from? From the conversations that I had between her and Nana, I do not think that she asked the right questions. I do not think that she played the role of a designer in terms of, okay, this design is nice. Where does my creativity come in? She did not do all of that. She did clearly the work that a tailor would do. And then I think also what the problem is miscommunication. Because if they had communicated to her that there's another designer involved in the process of this whole thing, she would have known that they would tag her alongside another designer. Because her problem was that she wanted to be tagged alone. Okay. It's just like me making a dress for someone, and at the end of the day, I see you tagging me and tagging another designer in Nigeria or another designer in anywhere. Yeah. I'll be like, why are you tagging this person? Those questions were not asked. Exactly. I believe that was the problem. So for me, you cannot completely pay a creative. It doesn't matter whether you paid them. Tag them if you feel led to. I think the Ezine girl was a bit dramatic about the whole thing, because influencers and celebrities have come out to say that I don't owe you tag. Once I pay you, I have paid you. That's the mentality of a lot of celebrities, so I don't blame them. And when they came out to say that their colleagues that I know, a lot of them have experienced them. I've turned them down so many times because they came to me with that kind of, approach.
Yeah.
So a lot of them were under the comments saying, tell them, because it's what they would do. But it doesn't mean it's the right thing. I think that people should be tagged, whether they are paid or not, because we tag the iron brands regardless.